You guys, welcome back to the channel. We're playing some Dunjungle today, which if you're not aware of it, is a really fun roguelite platformer. It's in the vein of Dead Cells, which is probably the most famous example of a specific niche. But Dunjungle has a completely different theme, and actually quite a few updates on mechanics that I think are really fantastic. Let me just type something in. I'm on the Dunjungle Discord, which is a great place to be. So, if you've not played before, what you're looking at is character classes. Oh my. My controller seems to have gotten a little wonky. This is the regular class, which is usually taken up by the bear. You see I'm wearing a bear costume. Most of these classes, you have to do something to be able to buy them. In this case, it's defeat 50 enemies using your naked fists. Before this new update that created this class, there was no incentive to ever play unarmed. I'm really excited to see, because I don't know exactly what his gameplay effects are. So what I'm doing is powering up my ape amulet, which is kind of like a emergency save. This protective energy coat here is probably one of the most useful. Let's go buffs your next melee attack. So basically, when I activate this, it's now charged. I'm going to heal 20% of my health, and then I'm going to be able to tank my next hit, usually just only 1 damage. And then I'm also going to do massive damage with my next attack. So, naked fists. Let's see, what relic do we want? Increases your movement speed by 50 while you're charging a special attack. This is a new one. I probably should have noticed. There is no special attack for for naked fists. But normally you hold down the attack button for most of the weapons, and it charges up, and it's usually like a more powerful version of your basic attack. This is not a bad one to have. And then you can move with that attack charged. So, okay, let's see, this is going to be rough. We got it. Now, I don't know, so this particular class, the bear, has this ability to, so that's 3 enemies, to dodge through people. And I don't know if that counts for the feat or not. Like, see, I'm not doing a weapon attack against them. So, I don't know if these, okay, that's the end of the level, will count or not for. I know I got 3 enemies. Aha. But if you've not played the game before, weapons are so much stronger. I tend to prefer, in most builds, a pretty powerful melee weapon that's on the slow-ish side. We're going to go and get the monkey idols. It turns out that if you play, and call me a noob for not knowing this, if you play this game without using the Steam launcher, just play it from your desktop, it doesn't seem to track. And I'm playing on easy because I just want to get the guy unlocked. But it does not track your feats or your achievements. Here, let's do this. Well, he hurt me. Yep. traps. You don't normally find that specific trap right there. That's actually pretty good. Now, the cool thing about enemies is they can also set off traps like that and be done in by the traps. See, that guy took one of the arrows to the knee. Now, this thing is just a sploder. Boom. Increases attack speed by 15%. So I probably attack like a maniac. Okay. So that did count as a melee attack. I can tell because the increased damage that dodge roll did. I was previously, when playing, having an issue with controllers where my dodge roll would kind of jump. Well, let's see. Let's just go straight for damage. I don't know if the monkey counts as naked fists, and I know it's a achievement to get them, but I just gotta increase damage by 50% of your bonus defense. This is a new relic. I'm just gonna get it because I'd like to start boosting my defense. Your defense stat, I know, maxes out at 60%. Let's just go speed too. I misjudged the hitbox there. I feel like that particular one shouldn't have done me in. But I don't mind if I don't go very far on this run because I want to see whether or not the bear's dodge roll counts as a not melee attack. Oh, a diamond bunny. Those are pretty rare enemies. They don't do anything. I mean, I've never gotten hit by one. Doesn't mean they can't. But they're just easy to kill, and they pop out 1 to 3 diamonds. Okay, so I also like to go for lifesteal aura, and you'll see. Woolaloo. Yep. Okay. Well, let's get some stats. Oh, this game's too easy on easy. You and me, Pumbaa. You and me. Ah. Okay. So. You see, that kind of does like low vampire aura. So, 1% isn't going to be much, but by 0.5%. Let's go with the snake and see what she offers us. She'll give you a penalty to your next 20 kills, but she gives you really good things. Partially blind after 10 enemies. Oh, I can do that, no problem. Okay, so this is a new one too. Add 15 true damage to every instance of damage dealt to enemies. It is flat and it doesn't scale with your stats. This actually seems to me to be pretty good for summon builds, where you have like kind of chip damage going at people from your little flies, as well as really high speed, low damage weapons. Use your dipstick, Jimmy. Okay. Okay, so that's the end. But I wonder, just how the unlock condition works. Okay, so let's stand above someone. This guy looks like he's annoying. I'll just steal his life force. Okay. Oh wait, why did I even open that? Well, so you do get money for on an illusory wall for the first time. See, I found plenty. Okay. Increase some life steal. That's what we wanted. But according to that, this is the first time I've ever done it. Don't take this. Anyways, it's... Watch this be a mimic. No, okay. It's within your best interest to, like, at least open things, because as you progress in the game... Is this the end or the beginning? Okay, that's the beginning. You get the ability to gain cash for every item that popped up. Oh, okay. That you didn't take for yourself. And it's 20%. It's like $20. So I don't need any of these, but there's... this is a fun one, bamboo pole. I actually have a lot of fun with the poles. Better way to say that, I'm sure. Well, okay, let's get this. I was hoping to find this specific artifact that gives you a +1 damage, +1%. Oh, this one! Greedy Gloves. Okay, so it gives you a +1 damage percent for every bit of 20 gold you have. I'm still happy I got the chance to electrify, especially because I've got no element I can put on my guy, since he doesn't have a weapon. So, defense. Okay. So, for instance, we have 72 gold. So we started with 36. Now, instead of a 1% bonus, we have a 3% bonus to our damage. And then for every thing, like little treasure that we unlock that we don't happen to take for ourselves, we get more gold, 20 gold. So in essence, every unlocked treasure that you don't take is an extra 1% damage bonus. And to quote Martha Stewart, that's a good thing. I'm going to see, this is a gamble, but this thing tends to pay out pretty well. For instance, that, we paid 10, we get 20 back. Diamonds, probably don't have a need for diamonds anymore in this game. There's 2 more classes to buy, and that's pretty much it. But this is what I was hoping for. I'll call it good. Okay. So, now we're probably, who are we going to fight? Jungle Cat or King Frogus? King Frogus. You can tell just by the angle from which you enter the building. Or the boss room. This is going to be interesting. Now we dodge, now we dodge, now we dodge. From the second roll. So I like to generate Ape Amulet to use to tank hits that I don't notice. That particular attack is the best reason why to get up close and stay on him, because this yeah, see, you can normally just run to the far wall. Well, for as weak as fists are without the new class, that went well. So yeah, we're always going to take these. Let's just do straight damage. 12% at dodging attacks is pretty good. Longer immunity time, I'm going to go for this, because that's an instant. Now 1 in every 8 attacks we're going to dodge, just about. We'll leave that there, which will turn into a permanent plus 1% damage bonus going forward. And I will say that that particular relic is probably going to be very useful for the Primal Ape, because you're not going to be spending your money so much on other things, so you'll have a lot more lying around. Okay. Anyways, we healed ourselves pretty well there, as you'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. These guys are really good at charging, but I'm better. Okay, so let's see what the snake has for us again. So the relics she offers are a lot more powerful than those ones that the 2 monkeys offer. And to be honest, despite the fact that I'm doing it in easy mode, right? Well, not easy, normal. Ooh, ha! It will hurt you every time you do a secondary attack. So absolutely no problem for us. Sure, let's do a reduction in incoming damage. Let's see, is this worth... Well, maybe. Actually, yeah, let's get those status effects going. We'll make more money in a second, but the ability to slow your enemies is pretty good. Oh. So that lucky is a new thing that, see, we've slowed him. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Let's resist some more damage. Okay, so if you're going, you can see those little glints there. That means there's going to be a trap. You just go ahead. Alright, and there's always a dude. Sound like a sage or a Buddhist or something. There's always a dude. You can see right in that... Yeah, there's a spider. Okay. That web had a surprisingly wide hitbox. Okay. Let's see what's going on down here. Okay. And these little monkeys come down. Venom wore off. Okay. Well, my punches are getting stronger, so... that's probably close enough to get me to. Status effects are important because... Well, let's see. There's one challenge. This guy offers you challenges. There's one I just really don't like to take, especially when I'm doing a build I've never done before. But, yeah, nope, not going to do that. But I also wasn't going to spend money, so I'm not worried. And just so you're aware, I'm taking the harder rooms. If you see, like, something with a red border, Harder rooms, greater reward. If you want to have anywhere to... Oh, nope, not going to do that. So this fella's going to teleport. Yeah, and that's a pretty common... This guy doesn't do well with being touched. Okay. Again, I only understand that I've said these things after I say them. Because it's kind of like samesies, bro. Yeah. Okay, so previously, it must have just been the bug with my controller because the game dev swears that the special dodge roll never made you jump. But it didn't trigger to me, it didn't trigger my life steal ability before. Oh, duh. Okay, and I don't want to do either of these. There we go. Okay. Get this. There's these idols that they're like, relics. The first one gave you 10% damage. This one gives you 10% maximum health, just to have. I love using this build in these rooms. And then there'll be another one in the third biome that gives you plus 10 of both. Yeah, and traps affect, like, as you've seen, they affect enemies. Oh, shoot, dude. So, yeah. Enemies won't attack, like touching them, running into them, whatever. It doesn't do any damage unless they happen to have that red glow. Okay. Well, I'll pay to get out of that one. In case it hasn't been clear, that dude who carries the shield and the pike, he's only vulnerable from behind. You can get these kind of circular attacks that damage him from both sides. And those are really useful. Okay, so who's coming in there? Oh, this one. Okay. And as we always have to say, there's a lemon behind that rock. And a fungus among us. Because I'm super original with my jokes. No, we'll just see if there's anything worth buying here. Summons, we'll never have a use for that. Okay, sure. Why not? If we actually start boosting our crits. Now, I don't know how we'll do against the bosses in this one. What's this? Please be... Nope. I thought I'd get him. Okay, so Also, purple, in case it's not been evident, because I haven't said anything, is an elite version of an enemy. They can show up kind of anywhere, and you're guaranteed an upgrade drop. Some of these effects I've been having, I haven't left the message. Oh, this will be odd. Oh, okay. Purple pufferfish, of course. Okay. Well, see, and that's why I like to get status effects. Lightning is useful because it stops people, just straight up stops them. But let's start getting some more automatic dodge. Okay. Well, I suspect... No, there's a trap there, so I don't think this is the exit. Oh, of course it is. Okay. Well, let's go back. D. So with the bear, if you've not played with him before, so this is gonna... Okay, those totems, you have to take them out. They had a similar enemy in Dead Cells, which it was actually possible to beat other enemies while that totem was there empowering them. I forgot about that. But I don't think... I've never tried much, because they're a pain, to take out the enemies that are empowered. Sprinting activates faster. Let's go faster, because this class is kind of slow for a melee class, or I mean for any class. The blue is slowed. That condition is usually associated with the ice element, but you can, get the artifact that imparts it on your attacks, 10% of them. There are also a lot of elemental synergies, or specifically artifacts that work on them. For instance, you'll have enemy that dies when they're in the slowed condition creates an icicle explosion. Those who die burning create a fireball. That sort of thing. What's interesting is the electric one, you don't have to have anyone be electrified or stunned. It's called stunned. It just straight up, anyone who dies or who's near an enemy that you take out just gets electrocuted. Okay, let's... And this dodge roll that I'm using is probably weaker than it normally would be. Well, it definitely is. I haven't been upgrading my maximum health. It keys off of your maximum health and also the level of your weapons. And seeing as I don't have any weapons... And actually, it might not even be your maximum health. It might be the bonus health. Okay. Yeah, let's get a little bit more of a crit chance. Where is that treasure? Ah, it's a mimic. I'm not messing around with that guy. Okay. He's not purple. I don't think he's going to drop an upgrade. They'll drop some treasures, but... Again, every thing we don't take, I've got nothing to upgrade, gives us extra damage. Yeah. No, I want to get my damage up. Okay, so this will be interesting. I know they adjusted one of the bosses. Oh, they adjusted this boss, Count Moncula. Which is now easier for this class specifically because you can actually dodge his one attack. this attack. But you can also stay in the center for it. Now here he's going to do these guys. So you take him out, and they're good for getting your ape amulet up. Okay. So, well, I forgot I had my condition from the use of my ape amulet going. So now the next attack I'll only take 1 damage from it. So I don't need to worry about dodging because I could dodge the wrong way. Okay. He's not doing the big one. Okay. Was it on your bucket list to knock the lights out of a fake vampire with your bare hands? Okay. Oh, yeah, he only does that. See, that's the attack I was thinking of, which I find easier to dodge. At half health, so he starts summoning more bats, bigger fireballs, and I honestly don't find him any harder to fight against. I actually find like that one easier to dodge because you only have to time against one attack. Okay, so I'll tank the next thing. And he stays in place for a good enough time. Okay, I might not make this one. I probably will, but... okay. So I like that he summons bats, and you'll find that out because you can get a good kill streak going, which makes you faster and do more damage. And it also fills your ape amulet up pretty well. You'll notice when he brings that center attack in from the outside, it's much easier to just stay out of place of it. It's all about pattern. Okay. Yeah, he's doing 3. Okay. And this is why lifesteal is great. Your ape amulet can be used proactively, not just as a reaction. See, I've got a kill streak bonus. Well, it goes away whenever you hit. But your ape amulet can really be used proactively. If you see a group of mooks that are going to be easy to take out, just, Oh. Well, that's too bad. Oh well. I think I've been a bit of a dummy. I could probably take this because that would make me go faster. But, oh well. Now, this one's fine. The bayonet, I wonder if that works on your fists. We'll have to try and see. It does! There. And then we'll pick up that carrot. And just in the spirit of being bare. So now we're going to the third biome, which is this place, the jungle. And you have, I think these guys are meant to be humans. Like humans showing up. Yeah, that fire thing can... And these guys shoot fire, but they also have a really nice habit of staying in one place for you. Just kind of like those mushrooms, but they're tougher. Okay, so that's the end of the level. Okay, yeah, all sorts of... I'm walking into these. I deserve this. I deserve this, Disco. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. So, see, with the 500 gold, we're doing, an extra 25% damage. When that thing, Well, again, I just don't want to get the monkey this time. There is an achievement for having them all, and I've used it, or I've done it, but I just haven't had the achievement trigger. Immune to knockback? Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, how did he get that invincibility frame? Maybe I'm just mistaken. Ah! This guy's pretty simple. He can't damage you unless you want him to, basically. Okay, but here's a purple dragon, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, you can easily find yourself in... Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Is this a mimic? Nope. Yeah, this combination's annoying, but it's not insurmountable. You just kind of have to, I find, focus on the guy with the ball first. Come on, let's get those. No, not this either. So I'm going to go through here because they offer 2 free things. And then I get $40 for... Oh, well, it's only max green, the common version of it, but the Jingu Bong is pretty cool. It's the last weapon that you unlock. I need that idol, though. My next non-combat room. Okay. Yeah, let's just make yourselves tougher. Now those coins, they come back. That's good. So these things dissolve. Doesn't matter how long you stand on them. They will dissolve or begin the dissolution process, I guess. But they come back too. Alright, so watch this be a mimic. No. If you can't tell, I've been burned by mimics before. No. Give me the idol. Well, in that case, I'm going to upgrade my ape amulet. But I really want the idol, because there's a cool... Okay. Let's do burning, because we already have a way to slow people. Okay. So we have at least one more non-combat room before the boss, which is like good, because I really want... They belong in a museum. Okay, yeah, I'm boned. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Loving all this defense. Oh, good, slowed. So I can just boom him at my leisure. No. Come on. Well, we'll see what kind of challenge he gives. I don't like being chased. But... Okay. This is not okay to me in that... Oh, you guys haven't seen this kind of room. This is like the multi-enemy waves. Now, oh, okay. So this is the, to me, the kind of easier one. Oh, I played a stupid game and I won a stupid prize. Oh, these guys are fun, especially the ones who have the ability to teleport. If you play, just know they have really high priority on their attacks. And then you get one of these after surviving several waves. Okay, well, that's more money than they normally have. Good grief. Okay, cooldowns are not... Well, let's see. 10% of my attacks do slow, 10% do stun, 20% basically have a chance to do 25%. So another average 5% more damage per attack. Yeah, because I don't plan on keeping my ape amulet charged that much as the game gets harder. Okay. Come on. Dude, you gotta give me the idol. You need a full set to unlock something. Okay. I'm not... Okay, good. Alright. Doing a lot of flaming damage right now. But I can with my ape amulet. So... un baguette for my health. And I'll tell you something, it honestly feels to me like, oh, come on, man. We got to get these guys off the lava. Let's help with that. Follow me. Follow me. I've got increased range on my fists. It's just a matter of... You can see when it falls in a hazard like that, it just teleports it directly to your... You know what? Home slice, eat. Ah, yeah. Brohim is not even a purple, and I can get by him super easy, so why am I even bothering? So, most weapons are, it's much easier to reach those guys. Oh, here we go. Well, excuse me, Mrs. DiscoSoup has just texted me, if you had heard that. I bet she's on her way home. So, here, this one now gives 10% health and 10% damage. But, that's not the entirety of it. Okay. Now, the bosses in this biome, both of them are, I'd say, pretty easy. This one is probably the same amount of difficulty, just less of a hassle to take out. But I don't know how this is going to go with just my fists. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. Okay, I'm just going to roll. Oh my gosh. No. He's really relying on that rock fall. Well, I'm making pretty decent time on him. I think the bonus damage, the defense bonus, is synergizing with the damage. That relic is helping. I've never gotten my defense up to 60. The game is not long enough or does not have enough opportunities, I'd say, to do it as much unless you play on endless mode. Ah. So on this difficulty mode, I've noticed he does that attack more. But it's easier to dodge. Not that it's very difficult beforehand. with a weapon, that fight goes a lot more quickly. We're actually going on to the last biome. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Although that spin attack would have been nice. Well, we're at full health. That'll just be another 20%, or $20 for us. And the relic that gives you extra damage based on your coins. Okay, again, whatever these guys are, if anyone can tell me, I would appreciate knowing. So this is a pretty interesting biome. It doesn't appear as overtly dangerous, but it's just got stronger enemies overall. Like this one here. But you'll notice our health per, because we had that relic, our health per attack regenerated went to like 27, 28 per hit instead of, okay. If you ever have trouble with this, here's something. Okay, well, okay, I did it wrong. But you can walk into those things when they're deployed. I guess conceptually your character is, what would he be doing? Just walking behind them or between them? Ah, that's okay. What's this? Consecutive yeah, sure. That's good. Okay, and another one in the small room of these multi-wave enemies. That's good. Psycho monkeys. Ah, spears. Okay. So, pretty easy. Not a lot of choice because neither of those were really very elite. I guess a little more automatic dodge. Okay. This is that one I was telling you about. They shoot out shards of icicles. That's just healing stuff. I want to say you're guaranteed to get those like idle things each run, but I don't know for sure. Nope. I don't have any bonus speed, otherwise maybe. But at this point in the game, I'm better off saving me gold. Oh, these fellas. Ah! Okay, so see, he was slowed, and you see those icicle things. And then this is like a freezing aura, so if I were to actually get someone, of course. So dodging through them is kind of tricky. It's one of those times, secondary weapons were made for guys like them. Here, come here. But we're doing an unarmed run. Okay, gotta keep just... So those guys summon, like, spikes that come out of the ground. Reduce incoming damage to where we're taking just about nothing. Oh, Great White Hunter. Okay, see. And sometimes, like in a multi-enemy room, you'll have a bunch of those guys, so they can say, oh, okay, here we go. Reflect 50% of the damage you take back on your attacker. I don't take much, mind you, but I really do love being petty. Okay, come on, relic. Nope, okay, but we'll upgrade our ape amulet. That's worth it. I just triggered it because this guy automatically fills it. In this case, I usually go with lightning because 8 seconds of like keeping people from moving is just a beautiful thing. Jumping force, I'm not even sure what that means. Like, so many elites just right in there. More lifesteal. Okay. But I do have to get up there. Let's see. Oh, heck. Oh, bother. Said poo. Okay, is this a mimic? Nope. So to point out that we are actually at 50% extra damage, 50, just for having so much money. Okay, let's do it right. Watch. See, like that. Ah, come on, man. That's a mimic, yep. And he gets obliterated by it. So he is pretty dumb, and he runs into his... Well, I wouldn't say his own traps, but he's probably the one who set them, right? Okay, let's see what she can offer us. Hurt you every time you roll? Not a chance. No thank you. I love these scenes of like massive mook carnage. Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll go back for that thing in a second. I really just don't want those guys up in my business. Okay. Automatic dodge. Sure. Let's make it an even 15. We're just about 1 in 6 attacks that hit us are automatically dodge. And we don't let a lot of them hit us. But like, it just saved me there. Okay. Yeah. Mathematically speaking, it makes a bigger difference to a stat when it's very low. You know, you go from a 1% to a 2%. You've gone from 1 in 100 to 1 in 50. You've doubled your chances. Okay. Oh, you survived that. It's almost a shame I had to take you out. But it was worth it. And then I want to show you Okay, oh perfect, here we go. So in the past, in those idle rooms, you have to fight someone. Well, I've got all three, so they combine into one thing. Increases your health by 40% and your damage by 40%. So a net gain of 20% more than it was before that. Reach 3,000 max health in a single run. I've done that many times. Okay. In the air. Okay. Yeah, we want burn. We want all those status effects. Because now, if you recall, we got the one that causes them to combust. Okay. That guy didn't have a purple on him, so I'm not going to worry. He wasn't elite. Oh, but does he just follow me? Is that the same one? I think it is. Oh, I didn't see that guy in the corner until just then. Okay. And so you cannot damage them until they pop up, and they don't pop up until you tread over them. Okay, nice round even number. Oh, that's just... thing of beauty. Oh, that one survived. It's like a pinball, multi-ball thing. Oh, that was a good one. I didn't see him there because I was too busy focusing on that baboon. Okay, let's just take that. And what's here? Treasure? Let's see. Well, we'll get more money this way. Okay, so this is the end of the game. We're on normal mode, which means it's one fewer boss than hard or extra hard. You don't technically get the full story, but I don't feel like we get, it doesn't spoon feed you the plot either way. Okay, we're kind of done for a second, but we're not done all the way. What? A multi-phase boss? How could we never have seen that? Although, I will say, this is the first time I noticed that he does that to you. Or that he eats his followers to make that body. The mask does. Okay, so that's that run completed. Now let's see if the... Oh, okay. Let's see if the dodge roll actually counts as barehanded in melee attacks. I know I got a few, otherwise I'll have to commit to something else. Yay, we love you, whatever. You make me happy. Is it over? In Morgan Freeman's voice, it was not over. Let's pop on down. We did. We got him. Okay. So, good to know. Unga Bunga mode. You can only rely on your naked fists, maybe some rocks and sticks. 20% health. Melee. Whoa. Okay, that's really good. Very limited equipment. Jumps slightly higher. Consecutive fist attacks increase damage after each door. The damage of your fist and ground pound increase. Oh my gosh. Kill streak bonuses plus 100%. Yeah, this is gonna be my new fun guy. You guys want to take him out for a spin? Let's increase the difficulty to my standard. Extra hard. Okay. Naked monkey. Naked monkey. So you get to keep 20% of your previous run, so long as you have all these things upgraded at the hub. Or you have the appropriate ones, I should say. Which will help. So this guy gets to use secondary... Did you see that? The butt? Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen the butt. Okay, definitely getting that. And then let's go scorching rock throw. Well, okay. It wants us to take rock throw. So let's take rock throw. Increases movement speed, maybe 6% chance of a dodging attack. Nope, we're going with this one. Right off the bat. An extra 10% damage. And it's my special attack charges significantly faster. I don't have a special attack, so I'm not going to take that. Okay, muscle memory needs to be retrained because I was trying to use offensive dodge rolls, and that's only a feature of the bear and kind of the dinosaur berserker as well. So something tells me I'm going to need to use secondary attack. Yeah. Also, you don't get invincibility frames in hard mode. There's always a guy there. Oh, this is going to suck. Okay. Electric. Can I do fists? Nope, I can't do fists. Okay, but I can do secondaries. And let's, yeah. Okay, I'm going to come at him from a different angle. Now, there is such a thing called a pacifist achievement, where you go through a level not having hurt anyone. Let's see. You ground pound. Yeah, that's right, he does ground pound damage. What happened? Was there not a treasure there? Oh, the fire damage hurt him. Well, no, I guess we can upgrade our... rock. It's not... I've never been a fan of the rock throw, but I've never really done anything with it. So upgrade it. If you haven't seen this blacksmith before, the reason why the gold is good, legendary, it gives a bonus there, crit chance. Okay, so 3 rocks that... So you'll notice it says 3 rocks that do slightly less damage each, but it's an overall net gain. Okay, well, yeah, I guess we can live with that. But they just kind of plop. Oh, actually, this is going to be really good for right there. Okay, well. Okay, so let's get this going. And the stun effect is great. So actually, it's not so terrible, especially that has 3, because that's each of those is a chance at stunning someone, which allows you to play a little defensively. No, okay. Okay, this is not so bad, baguette. But keep in mind that I've taken way more damage, even on extra hard, than I would normally on this. Now, you don't want to necessarily mess with these guys all that much, because they have a nasty habit of jumping through platforms. But while they're still burninating, of course. What does he key off of? Nothing, right? I've already got a 10% crit chance. I need to increase my damage dealt. I pushed the wrong button. Have a tree ant kill enemy, kill another tree ant. That's not what happened though. He died in a trap, but I'll take it. Skill cooldowns by 3%. Oh, that's true. He has really good skill cooldowns. So this isn't just arrows. This is secondaries, and we're going to try and load up on secondaries. Okay. Well, they've got mostly the same thing. I don't think I need move speed. This isn't going to do much for me, but, 1 in 20 chance. At this point, I don't think we're strong enough to where we want to mess around and find out. Maybe we'll see. I can come back to that. Let's see. The spear's nice because it has a bit of a longer range. Okay, good. Because that guy will straight up charge, and he doesn't stop. Okay. Nope. Overall, so far, because I don't know how much time we're going to have left to play tonight. I got work in the morning and yada yada. Yeah, I'm liking this class a lot. It's kind of like the reverse of one called the Dino Berserker, which, if you've not played the game before, you won't have seen it. But he can't do secondaries. This guy can pretty much only do secondaries. Because I hate you so much, I'm doing this to you. Die on the spikes. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. might as well put fire on my spear. It's good to just have elemental options. Yep. And in he goes. They're dumb. He fell for that. Thank you. Oops. There we go. Now, I don't have a heck of a lot of health, so I'm going to have to... That wasn't so bad. Came out stronger than when I went in. But, yeah, now I've got to... You have to fight a boss midway through each level. So I'm not sure I'm going to make it on this guy, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's like almost impossible to dodge all those. Yeah, I'm done for. Okay, so this guy's a lot of fun. I'm glad we were all able to see that. And I am going to log off. Thank you very much.